Um, Greetings. Hello, Milton. So I'm waiting for my parents. It's a beautiful sunshiny day out. Milton was watching trains and animals, and I thought, gosh, the sun is nice, and this is a perfect time to kind of jump back into this if I was going to, which I am. So I have my paper, and I thought I'll just record while I'm waiting for them. So where have I been for a full year-ish? I got a nose ring, gained some weight, switched jobs, rearranged some things, and just had a regroup in general. It has been a great year of refinement with Jesus in unexpected ways. Two things which have marked me: branded my heart, a deeper revelation of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil versus the tree of life, and a focus on loving your enemies, specifically people who have dealt you such blows of injustice, who have now become brothers and sisters in Christ. Each year, I actually do celebrate Valentine's Day by way of sending the same message to loved ones each year. Happy Saint Valentine's Day to you, my wonderful friend, and to you. Saint Valentine aided persecuted Christians, married Christians in secret, and shared the gospel of Jesus Christ to a Roman emperor. He was beheaded for his trouble today in 278. Today is not about selfish love, but the giving of love to one another and the pouring out of self as God poured himself out to us. Happy Valentine's Day. Because I have had such a focus on his love and mercy, I was writing down my thoughts and was reminded of this one specific letter I wrote to myself 12 years ago. I wrote it in the form of a Dear Abby as a way to help process what I was going through. In reality, the letter has been with me always. It has become the advice and godly wisdom which has been a part of the bedrocks of my heart. It is how he taught me about love. Just a little note. I put to the side what I was writing, and I was drawn to this once again. I shared it with only several people in the past years, but now, years and years down the road, it is okay to share, and maybe we'll bring some helpful perspectives. So, here we go. Dear Abby, I have been married for 9 years, and I'm currently going through a divorce. I have never been one that cared about Valentine's Day when I was married all those years, and even when I was single prior. But I'm finding this year is a painful sting from this Hallmark holiday, which is unbearable. I don't feel as though I need anything or want anything, but the loss of my marriage has made the weight I carry in my heart feel that much heavier. I even feel ashamed for feeling this way, foolish and childish. Hoping for healing, yours very truly, brokenhearted. Dear brokenhearted. Beautiful dear, first, wanting to be loved is nothing to ever feel shamed about. It does not say you are weak, but merely human. We are made to be loved and to give love by love itself. But brokenhearted, what is love? Valentine's Day is a holiday which focuses on self-love. I want. What will I get? I feel. Me, me, me. It is the way the whole world loves. It is selfish. It says, what can I get from the other person that makes me feel better about myself? What am I getting in return from them? Watch out for this kind of love. Watch out for this kind of love within you and within others around you. This is not what love is it, brokenhearted? Consider what God says about love. 1 Corinthians 13. If I speak in the tongues of men and angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but I have not love, I've gained nothing. See, a mere act, brokenhearted, is not what demonstrates love. If this were so, all good deeds would be perfect. However, it is not what is done, but the heart posture behind what is done that is the demonstration of love. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things. Love believes all things. Love hopes all things. Love endures all things. And love never ends. So, this is the love that is purely and freely given. It is not an act of the will, but an action of the heart. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child, and I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I have been known by him fully. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 1 to 13. So 13 is actually not an unlucky number. It's the number of perfect love. That's how I see it whenever I see 13. Chapter 13, 13 verses. Brokenhearted. Our Father knows how much we need to be loved in this way because he made us. He knows what we need to receive, but he also knows how impossible it is for us to give love in a way that he requires. This is why we don't look or seek the love of this world, but we look and seek after his love for us. And this he gives us freely. We just need to receive it. Brokenhearted. You will never find any person on earth who can ever fill your love needs in the way you truly are designed to receive love. That role is held for God and God alone. He is your soulmate, and whomever you choose to marry is your helpmate. He is your source, and as you develop a relationship with him, you begin to receive his perfect love and then begin to give his perfect love out. A love that doesn't seek a return. Brokenhearted. Seek his love during the season of your life. Let him be your source and become the lover of your soul, the lover of your life. In due time, you'll go from being brokenhearted to joy-filled and gladness abounding. Excuse me. You are loved right now, beautiful one, by perfect selfless love. Receive it and then give it. Abby, happy Valentine's Day.